Alright, I finished the data sheet with the sulfuric acid and I'm very disappointed in the results. Stainless steel and steel was the highest one at 0.58. Well, there's brass. Not sure I really want to deal with brass. A little harder to get also. But anyway, I already ran the test and again, very disappointed, and there's a number of reasons. But in any case, I'm sitting here looking at these plates out of the original battery, and I decided to cut them apart, and I was going to run it through the same test. But I'm looking at this thing, and this thing, it looks like there's a powder or something. You know, it's just pressed together. You know, something like you'd find in a flare or something. It's just real porous. And I'm wondering, you know, unless we use something like that, I'm not sure we're going to get any of these to work very well with just straight plates. But anyway, so I ran this through the same test, you know, just in glass with probes, and it didn't matter whether it was in distilled water or acid. The voltage was jumping all over the place, and it was only between, you know, 0.2 and 0.3, you know, of a volt. So that's a low test result, which means even a low test results on here, you really can't eliminate from the test because you never know unless you charge it, which means I'm going to have to actually test every single combination. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But, you know, because this is looking like a waste of time. Anyway, I'm going to include the results right now. A little strange, but in acid, it's at 0.24. It's less. Actually, it was at 0.30 at a time, but it's as high as it go. Alright, with the battery acid in there, I'm only getting 0.09 volts. So let's charge her up once, see what happens. .15. Wow, it's really dropped. Let's turn her up a little. I don't see anything going on there. 0.31. Let's turn her up a little bit more. It's not taking on any volts. Jeez. Well, this says it's at 3.5. And let's just disconnect her once. See what happens. She goes right back down. Alright. Battery acid, aluminum, and copper is not going to work.